Hello, everyone. Thank you. Hey, Mr. A and Miss Justice, Carrie. Good to see ya. Good to see you. I'm gonna play a song, okay? Hey, the mouse, and then we're gonna get started.
My mama didn't raise no bitch. She raised hell in steel-toe boots.
Hey, Sassy Ann. Hey, CM. Get in here, everybody.
Mama smoked Marlboros on that back porch swing. Shotgun by the screen door, don't touch a damn thing. Tell me, young boy, don't bow your head. If they won't smoke, leave them seeing red. Old dirt road with the rebel blood, raised knee deep in sweat and mud. I learned quick this world play rough. So
Yes, just peeking. Yes, the creators do. Hey, Bird, good to see you.
I grew mean enough. I ain't built for running, ain't built for begging. Mama raised a hard-jawed son that bites when he's threatened. My mama didn't raise no bitch. She raised a wolf too mean to quit. Backbone hard like hickory sticks. Try me once, get hit with it. My mama didn't raise no bitch. She raised a storm with a whiskey fist. You can talk loud all damn night, but don't choke when it gets real. Blue collar hands and a blackout soul. Spent my young years dodging potholes. Mama said pressure show what's fake. Weak men for real ones break chain. So I don't scare when tension rise. Don't think much, don't think twice. I got too much dirt in these veins to act tame. You can fake tough in a neon crowd till real life shut the whole room down. I was raised where survival talks and scared men get walked on. My mama didn't raise no bitch, didn't raise no soft-ass counterfeit. She raised a man that stands his ground even when hell gets thick. My mama didn't raise no bitch, raised me loud, rough, dangerous. You can test your look if you want, but don't cry when it turns ugly. Still nerves, black smoke, whole damn room gone cold. Mama told me one thing clear, never let fear steer. So if you bring that pressure here, bring enough for everybody.
Right. Bring enough for everybody.
My mama didn't raise no bitch. She raised southern wrath in human skin. Hard eyes, rough roads, cracked up fists. Still standing in the thick of it. My mama didn't raise no bitch. Raised a man too damn stubborn to quit. You see scars, I see proof. I survived and every hit.
Yeah.
Mama didn't raise a saint.
Yeah.
She raised somebody you don't corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mama said,
Mama said,
you start walking in the storms, don't come home running from them.
that's right. So everybody wants to know a little bit about me. At one time, when I was really little, hello, Stephanie, good to see you. When I was really, really, really young, my mother was terrified of storms. And I remember her putting me under the house in the crawl space with a baby doll. Now, I have 4 other siblings, right? Don't know where they were, but I was claustrophobic for years. For years. But I got over it.
Mm. Yeah. 22 with a chip from 2. Blood on my knuckles, black leather boots. County bar near the river bend. Whole damn night about to cave in. Some loudmouth drunk kept pushing the lines. Talking reckless past closing time. My boy said, man, let that slide. But mama ain't raised me that time. I heard a voice inside my head. Scared men talk, strong men stand. So I stepped forward, calm and slow like thunder, learning how to grow. Mama said, don't come home running. If you swing, boy, stand for something. Don't bark loud, then disappear. Face your fear right here. Mama said,
I'm the type of person that if I'm on the interstate and there's a freaking hailstorm, my ass is going to continue driving. Okay? If that tells you what kind of person I am now, I will just keep on driving, keep on trucking, for sure. I've talked about my mess up childhood over here before. I'm not the kind of person that I'm going to take your truths about what happened to you in your childhood and make mine bigger and better, right? Who does that? Who does that? Not remain calm.
don't come home running. Precious separate lions from nothing. You can bleed, you can bruise, you can fall, but don't come back crawling. Yeah. Neon lights cut through cigarette haze. Everybody frozen, watching our way. I could feel that tension breathe, like gasoline waiting on heat.
Okay, I will stop that. Sassy Ann's a new member. Thank you, Sassy Ann. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Let's just get into this. And, I'm not, now, I will say this because you all know how I am. Aggie, I apologize. I went hard at you when you came in my chat, okay? I think you kind of can see why I did that. As far as crime, lines, and lies, I never knew her. I really didn't. I did not go to any channels that had Pam Tate on them. I'm going to say her name. Just please don't put her name in chat because everybody needs to know who we're talking about, okay? She needs to hear me say her name. Let everybody know who we're talking about, okay? For real. For real. So why this even stood out to me, and that it's sad, but when it comes down to her, I don't need to hear the shit. Okay? I don't. The girl said my name 5 times in 3 minutes when this video that Brooke showed popped up. And she had, it was a recording, I guess, of this lady talking. All right. Now, I do want to put that out there because it has been noticed. I noticed it, but it took another person to mention it to me. And I was like, I didn't know if I was crazy or not. So comments that she has said about the Summer Wells case, she'll say things and it will be exactly what I have said on my channel when I have talked about Summer Wells. Do I really care? No, I don't. That's petty stuff. All right? That is pettiness. But seriously, so hey, Minnie Pearl, somebody else was like, hey, girl, you know. And I was like, yes, you noticed that too. I've said this and I'll say it a million times. There is no competition with anyone who has covered the Summer Wells case. I mean, there is, and we know, the channels who's, been competing with each other. No, no, I will say that. Absolutely. I will also say that it is very disturbing to me that a story was taken and things added to it. Like when Prayer Garden talked about a white van and a child being let out and shit. And I'm like, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Hey, if you're stalking me, you're watching my every move. I don't do that. I do not do that. I have a life. I have things that I do in my real life. I have a real family. Okay? I do. Not that you guys are fake family. Don't get me wrong. Y'all know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. So I will again state what transpired with a white van, that I only knew it was a white van because I was sitting here on my computer, right? And I heard it come around the corner. Okay? It was going pretty fast. It came down in front of my home, more so on the going the wrong way, right? Down the road. They pull up. She runs outside and the van leaves. That is all I know. Don't know why it did that. Don't know none of that shit. Okay? None of it. So the white van story took on a mind of its own. Okay? And I don't care what she would want to make up to go along with a white van story. But to add a child in that scenario, that is wrong. Why would you do that? Why would you add that in there and tell Prayer Garden that? I don't understand it. I'm not made to understand it. Then there was a story about, I don't know, a kid being over there or something. I don't know. Something about me hollering across the street, that something about remains being buried in the backyard. Okay. Now, I don't know where the story started. It didn't fucking start from me. Okay. So that took on a mind of its own. I mean, just weird shit. Weird shit. And I don't care how many stories she tells. She needs to quit freaking talking about me. Who fucking cares if 13 years ago we were on friendly terms, at least enough to where, yes, we would go down and buy sodas. I already told everybody that. I told everybody that. What is the big fucking deal about it? Right? And I'm such the bad person. Let me tell you one of the reasons that I didn't want to really hang out with you anymore. Not only were you calling me at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning, and everybody can, hey, I know y'all out there. I know you've had that experience, okay? But also that we were at the gas station getting sodas, and there was a woman at the counter. She took a shitload of penny candies and threw them in the little thing at the register, and pissed her off enough that she was standing outside and had acquired 2 other people with her, and she was pissed. She was pissed. I mean, no, I don't want to go get a soda with you ever again. Right? And you know what? Honestly, quit telling people I wanted your boyfriend. Because, 10 years ago, I remember when you were very upset because there was a different woman on that motorcycle. And I'll take a lie detector test. So is this what you want? You want to go tit for tat? You want to go tit for tat? When I kept telling you I wasn't having conversations about you, lady. There's something not right if you're, I mean, what the fuck? I can't remember, but you can't do anything legal to stop it. No, but I can, this is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. She took the real life stuff and intertwined it with YouTube. So, yes, a judge in a court of law will absolutely take that into consideration. Absolutely take that into consideration. So, for real. It's like nobody gave a fuck that you lived across the street from me. Nobody cared. But you kept on and on. You keep on and on with shit. Okay, Brooks, I'm Mary. Sorry I said to call me bitch. But, I think maybe people are really Hey, I always say you get there when you get there. You get there when you get there. So, if y'all want answers on stuff, now's the time to ask. Because seriously, after this, I'm done. I am done. I'm not going to spend 24/7 even thinking about that girl. For sure. Yeah, YouTube probably won't do anything, but I guess I could contact him and say, hey, could you use AI to account for every time that girl has said remain calm, or even Mary, right? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. See, I think what people don't realize, if people would really look at the whole situation, nobody has seen me come out here and freaking talk about the girl. Oh no, it's fine, Sassy Ann. It's fine. And I did a pissed off cry yesterday. This shit just pisses me off. Leave me the fuck alone. Hey, my people have seen my ugly cry. It's out there somewhere, for sure. All right. All right. So go check out Brooks's channel. The link is in the description. So I'm going to commentate on it. And I'm a commentating channel, and I give my opinion. For sure. I am a opinion giver. Okay, like I said, whatever.
People to get out there and put me on the spot. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I'm 59 years old.
Lady, I'm freaking 62, I think. I don't know how old I am. I never pay attention. Because to me, I'm still 21. No, I don't think I'd want to go back to being 21. Yeah, I was doing a live and she was outside yelling. Carrie, that's right. That is right. Well, a lot of people tell me, they're like, when she calls you a name from across the street, record it. And I'm like, I ain't got, no, it just never fucking works. I do have on my phone her outside my bedroom window, knowing that she had a restraining order. She fucking knew it. And I've got a video of that for sure. I just ain't went and looked for it in my phone. Yes. It's never, let me tell you, it was an everyday occurrence. Everyday occurrence. For a long time. Middle of the night, I mean, on a Sunday, on a freaking Sunday. It ain't right calling somebody a whore on Sundays. I'm just saying, that's pretty messed up. Okay, so moving on.
Yeah, I don't think any.
And you said your own. Oh, don't ruin my buzz.
Is she saying that to Brooks? Is she saying that to Brooks?
Okay. If you didn't want to run a buzz, you should have took it down. But you want to keep your name in the spotlight, go for it.
Who's she
Okay,
talking?
so what should I do?
You better remove it. It's what you better do.
What? I don't know what they're talking about, so I won't give my opinion on that. For real. What was Brooks supposed to take down? Now I'm intrigued. I am intrigued.
Before my lawyer gets a hold of it.
Oh my gosh. Look, ma'am, I don't have a problem with learning who the lawyer is. For sure. Would like to meet the guy.
That's
Because he's already been notified.
Who?
gosh. Well, that's what I'm really hoping for, because then we'll understand the triangulation between you, Lisa Jetton, and Jen.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about Lisa Jetton. What the fuck she got to do with it? Everybody heard everything that came from Maycom's mouth.
What? What did I say? Everybody heard what came from her Maycom's mouth. No, you're wrong, lady.
I don't want to hear nothing about all that pedo shit. It never happened, and I'm going to say.
Why are you bringing it up? You keep bringing it up. You keep bringing it up. But you keep adding that I'm the one who told your friends, lady. Those were your friends that you wanted to tell them your whole life story. It wasn't me. It wasn't me saying it. Not at all. Didn't care what you had going on with your friends. For sure. And just because you knew somebody that I talked to every once in a while doesn't mean that I was fucking talking about you. There are more things and interesting things to me when I speak with somebody than you. Me and Lisa would have conversations about being homeless and things like that. There wasn't no Pam Tate homeless conversation at all.
Say it again. Never happened. Get it in your fucking heads. I'm not like
You can't say something didn't happen when you're telling people that it's still an open case and it is sitting on the prosecutor's desk. Do you not even think about things that you have said? I mean, I don't know, because seriously, I haven't paid attention to anything that you've said. I don't care.
Like that.
How did it get out in the first place? I'm telling you right now.
Renee Palm brought it out.
Then why do you?
I did not. I did not bring the shit out. I can promise everybody, if I brought the shit out, I would say, fuck yeah, I brought the shit out. Exploited. I mean, crazy town, crazy town.
You keep running with it. Why do you explain it? Why do
I
you?
don't run with nothing.
Why do you talk?
Do you see me getting up out? Do you think, well, I'm gonna run with this? I can care less.
Why do you talk to Tabby Cat and say things that are
I
contradictory?
talked to Tabby Cat. I've never talked to her.
Well, whoever you were talking to.
That was on Doug's one day when I was set up.
You were set up? How were you set up on Doug's? How were you set up on Doug's? You went up on Doug's panel. And in that conversation, you mentioned me again. You told people I lived across the street from you. And that's supposed to be okay. That's supposed to be okay. Not a big deal. Not a freaking big deal. Well, you know what? I have a lot of people I know on social media, and guess what? I do talk to a lot of people. What is the big deal? Not having conversations about you. Now, one time I remember I was talking to Lips about something, going up on Andrews or something, and I said, if you kick her, I will come up there. And I never went up there. Not a problem, right? Ain't nothing I need to lie about. For real. They said that girl was your relative. What do you mean, my relative? What girl? No, let me tell you, with my granddaughter, when that happened, that was verbal. I never let my granddaughter around her at all. You know, that's the thing, Exploited. She's brought all this shit out herself. And I'm to blame. It's all my fault. No, beach freak. No. I don't think so. I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't know her like that. For real. That's what I keep trying to tell people. Oh, thank you, Sassy Ann. Thank you, Sassy Ann. See, I have my moments, you guys, but then I have to, level my emotions out and be like, okay, take a step back, freaking chill out, because that's what she wants. That is what she wants. She wants a reaction out of me.
That was on Doug's 3 years ago.
Right.
Shit, that's where she got that shit from.
Okay.
I got what from? What? I'm lost. What did I get from that? Oh, she's talking about Tabby Cat. Okay. Sorry, I mean, so many names are being thrown out by her. I can't keep track of them. For real.
Okay.
They all want to call me a fucking liar. I know who the fuck I am.
Okay. I mean, everyone heard your words.
Well, More power.
And here I am trying to give you a chance to defend yourself. And
Defend myself from what?
from what? Remain calm.
Everybody's going to make it a lie
No,
anyway.
wait,
Who's
wait.
everybody?
No, Brooks. Believe it or not, it did not come from Remain Calm. It really didn't.
They can't make you a lie.
In fact, I didn't even know Remain Calm was my neighbor until at one time, when you think you're friends with somebody on YouTube, I was talking to Lisa Jettins.
Okay. So obviously she's very upset because she said she didn't even know I was her neighbor. Now, this is what I think she meant. I didn't know Remain Calm had a YouTube channel until Lisa Jetton told me. It's like, Lisa, why'd you have to tell her that? But then again, I never really spoke that much to Lisa about the stalking shit. For real. I mean, girl, I got 6 videos. 3 or 4 hours. You talking about me. I've never put those out. Not at all. It's like, what the fuck? I mean,
And that's how I found out that my neighbor across the street lived across the street.
okay, she's very upset. She's very upset. She didn't know that, she was my neighbor. She didn't. But if that doesn't make a lot of sense, because way before that, you were going around with your then friends, and see, I only remember certain things that, you said, or, something on social media. And when it came to my attention, when Marlena was over at Prayer Gardens, when you and Prayer Garden were still friends, and mentioned apologizing to me, and instead of not saying anything, you proceed to tell her, hey, Prayer Garden will tell you all about her. What's Prayer Garden gonna say about me, right? Cuckoo, should YouTubers have signs on their... I don't know. I don't think people... I'm sure there's a YouTube community out there for people with fucked up neighbors. I just don't want to join it, right? I got enough on my plate. I don't need to find out about anybody else's neighbors. For real. Lord have mercy.
It was RC. I would have never known it.
Okay, got you.
If it wasn't for Lisa Jettins and her little bullshit. Who asked her about that little girl and the white stuff coming out of the vagina?
Oh, trigger warning. Lord, I apologize. Okay. All right. That was you got to ask Lisa Jeton about that one. Okay. I know nothing. I don't really know anything about it. For sure. Oh, thank you. I'm praying for you too. I want you to know that. I am. You have become her scapegoat for... I know, exploited. I know. Well, that's what I'm saying, because she turns around and, she'll say things like, Whatever you want to know about Summer's case, come to me and ask me. And there's nothing wrong with that. People want to get a hold of her to talk about Summer or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. But somehow I'm always in the conversation. Summer's case isn't a competition. It's not. Not for me anyway, I'll say that. It's crazy. I agree though. I agree. I have the mental health banner up for sure. Yeah, she does. She likes blaming everything on me. The difference is if I said something, I would admit it. I would admit it. Crazy.
I still don't know about that story. I haven't.
And I haven't even, yeah, go ask Brett Brad or Beth Ann. They were on the Beth Ann, Lisa Jettins, and Brett Brad was all on the phone call when that shit happened. And they said,
okay, so anybody who wants to check out that story, I believe they talked about it on Ernie's. I don't know if they talked about it on PG's or not. I'm sure they did. I don't know where else. Hey, Eli. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way, that girl. For sure. I've always dealt with a lot of shit. I have. I've dealt with a lot of shit because, I mean, I think she needs a hobby or something. I don't freaking know. I do, Eli. You can ask anyone. I ignore that girl a lot. A whole lot. Y'all don't know how much I ignore her in my real life. Okay? In my real life. And I'll let you guys know. Yeah, the lawnmower guy came this morning and mowed my grass. Because I'm sure that was breaking news of the day. Remain calm, Mary, right? For sure. But see, that's the difference. She comes out on YouTube. She, you know, she does whatever she's doing. Saying my name, saying I said things I didn't say. And then I have to deal with her in real life. That's why I'm like, y'all need to cut me some slack here. Okay? For real. For real. But there comes a point where I get angry, and I've asked her so many times to just leave me alone. Leave me alone. And she just won't. But it's the saying I said things I didn't say. Saying I said shit I didn't say.
Lisa Jettins knows the grandma and she knows the mom of the child that was in the hotel. And I haven't drove a car, so how did I hit a man with a fucking car?
How are all of you accused of being inappropriate with children?
FYI, my name has never, ever, ever, nor will it ever, ever, ever be associated with doing anything to a child. Period. Period, period. I've said before also, I don't even, I don't want to associate with people who's even been accused of it. I know that people are accused of things that they didn't do all the time, but you know, sometimes she would have to tell you the story for real. She would have to tell you the story. And I'll tell you why. Let me tell you something. Why she ran off and told everybody about it was because she thought I was going to say something about it. How do you think I found out about it? She told me about it. I didn't ask her about it. I hadn't even been anywhere around her at all. Didn't want nothing to do with it. Didn't have anything to do with her when it happened, before it happened. For sure. The only reason I knew the woman's name, the child's mom, was because she said her name. She said her name. Other than that, I wouldn't have known her name. That's how much I had dissociated myself with what was going on the other side of the street. I just minded my own business. So she thought, because I knew that, I was going to come out and say something. And I never did. I never did. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's freaking scary.
What?
Okay, so we've heard about, the things with Jeanette's family. We've heard about Lisa Jetton's family.
And this is the thing too. Mama Bear sent me the audio of her saying horrific things about me and my family. I'll just say it that way. And I had told people she was stalking me. That was the first the first time I had anything like that that would be beneficial to whatever, right? Court case, whatever. For no reason. No reason she said those things. The majority of the conversation was about me and my family. She needs to realize that she says she forgets things or whatever, can't remember things, but she seems to act like she knows everything about my life for the last 13 years, 12 years. Right? It just gets on my fucking nerves. It gets on my nerves.
We've heard accusations about you. We've heard all of this stuff. How can this happen? How can everybody be accused? How can people their children get sick and accuse each other?
Okay, Renee Calm.
Here we go. What did Remain Calm do now?
I brought it out on her YouTube channel. She might have deleted it, like she already deleted.
Don't tell me that I dirty delete shit. Because guess what? That was never stated by me on my YouTube channel at all. You're not going to put that on me. You're not. You're not going to put on me that, you're not good with your mental health right now. I have nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. I am not causing anything to happen to you.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she put it out there. Oh, and she talked to Lips.
Oh, here we go. Remain Calm, talk to Lips. Yeah, for a long time I did. I haven't talked to her for a long time, but she loves me. You can ask her. She loves me.
And remain calm rubs her mouth to everybody, but remain.
Oh my God, remain calm rubs her mouth to everybody. Do I? Do I? Okay. All right, girl.
Calm won't run her mouth about coming over to my driveway or us buying each other pops and all that. She don't bring up none of that.
Why do you want me to bring that shit up? So the fuck what? We went to the gas station, got soda pops. For real. Why is that so important in your life? Why is that so important? I mean, girl, you missed the live when I said we had went down and gotten soda pops and shit together. Woo. I mean, sorry. What is this? Is just now you guys can see why I'm so fucking frustrated. It's like, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bird. Yeah, okay. All right. And yeah, you went and helped get my dog one time when I had my granddaughter, and she was really little. And my concern was her going out in the street, and you and the neighbor, the one that you have talked shit behind her back. We all know that, right? Got my dog for me, and you want to act like that was a fucking bad thing? I didn't ask you to get my dog. Not at all. I had my hands full, but I didn't ask you to do that. You want to make everything about my life fucking bad. Bad. I'm glad you're not a life writer. My life would be even more fucked up than it is now. Right? For real. I've said that before, Bird. I have said that before. All right. Now, she brought up the pops again. Did we get the pop story straight? Did we get that straight? Okay. I want to make sure I touch on all the bases. Thank you, Brooks. I apologize to Brooks for reacting the way that I did. But, I mean, for fuck's sake. For sure. Hey, Moonflower. And I haven't watched all this either, you guys. I haven't watched it. So, what is she saying is going to be a surprise to me. And I'm going to tell you guys, I am not a perfect person. I am not a perfect human being. But one thing I know I don't have to do is tell a downright lie. I have nothing to lie about. Nothing. Gladys Kravitz. I'll have to pull a picture up. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Oh, okay. Okay. And look, I'm even going to tell you guys, don't go hating on her. Y'all don't need to go hating on her. Because then she'll blame it on me. She will blame it on me. For sure. Oh, Lord, hang on. Sorry. Well, that's the thing, Bird. That is the thing. Why bring her name up? You don't want people up with her. This is exact. Okay, Josie, whatever you think. Whatever you think, Josie. Guess you don't know the history, right? So you're telling me that the way you feel about her is that, it's okay for 5 years almost to run around and demean my character and talk shit, right? That's all good. That's all good. But after all that time, right? All that time that I've let her fuck with me in my real life and on social media, that I'm coming on here and defending my character, right? So that's all right for her to do that, but, right? So obviously she's the one that said my name. She's wanting that attention.
Back when we were friends. And then when the friendship breaks up, then you're everything. Well, there ain't.
What does that mean? When the friendship breaks up, you're everything. What the fuck's that mean? What the fuck's that even mean? Hey, Karen's been a member for 13 months. Thank you, Karen, with a C. Well, I feel the same way. That's why I haven't really, went and legally took care of it. I thought that she would eventually just stop. For sure. I mean, what do you do with somebody like that? Seriously. I can keep ignoring her. I've learned, I have adapted to ignoring a lot of it over the years, for sure. But when she's doing it on social media, that's a different fucking character, right? That is a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game.
A kid that comes over to my house. Ain't nobody come to my house. I'm here and I'm here alone. Okay. With the boyfriend. That's not my fucking son.
Gotcha.
Well, oh, yeah, I remember something. Right? We all put that in my back pocket.
Dance is more than just
Oh, yes. Fritz's link is in the description, you guys. Okay. I don't know what she's going to say.
Fucking son.
It just makes me
I don't care. I do not care, whatever they're saying. I don't care about it. For real.
zero sense that all of you are being accused by each other. You're talking about Lisa Jetton with a girl.
Lisa Jetton's got the record of it.
I don't
They told me.
Okay, I mean,
Straight up.
dear good God, I understand.
I wish my record was as clean as yours.
Why are you
I said,
talking?
why? And she said because. Something about an aggravated assault.
Wow. She's been going around telling that for a long time. A really long time. And Lisa Jetton is on social media all the time. You'll see her in chats and stuff. That's a story for Lisa to tell. That's not my story to tell. And I have said that from the very beginning. From the very beginning. Yeah. So I'm the bad guy. Lisa's the bad guy. Beth Ann's the bad guy.
And the man ended up dying 4 days later.
Wow.
That's what happens when you hit someone with a car.
And she did time for it. Now, how did I hit somebody with a car when I ain't driven over 20 years?
I didn't know that she drove somebody over with the car. I don't think that's the story. I'm not, Karen. That's why I'm making fun of it. Do you guys get it? Do you get it? For real.
And just because I'm from Arkansas don't mean I know Donnie Candace Wells.
But you talk to Pam Wells quite a bit. So I think
I didn't know she was from that place. I did not know she was from that place.
that's the confusion.
No, I don't. I talked to her the first 6 months. And if you want the messages, go over to Doug. He's got them, or he had them.
Okay.
Because I sent him the whole messages. I talked to her 6 months in the case when Chris was doing all them interviews.
And I don't care about that. I don't. It never mattered to me what conversations you had with Pam Wells at all. Now, I mean, I guess other people did, right? Prayer Garden was letting her up on her panel a lot. A lot. So obviously, you know, there was some type of something that, you know, she let you up on her panel. You were up there many times. You know, that's really all I know. For real. For real. I just...
I talked to Pam Wells. That's how I knew about she told me about the coffee and on the porch. And she threw Donnie Candace off the porch. She threw Don off the porch, told Don to take Candace with you.
And I said that's exactly what they did. Candace and Don ran off into the sunset together.
Because they were hugging on the porch. And she went in and gave him a cup of coffee.
Well, that's that's rough. I can't imagine. I mean, considering you have all these people living in your shed
Okay.
and you're hugging.
Yeah, and who was living in the garage? Lisa Jettins lost her kid in that garage.
Well, she had 5 before that had been removed, and then
The only reason that statement kind of was like, wow, is the story she told about her children previously up on Brooks. She talked about her children up on Brooks and made it out like I had talked about her kids to Lisa Jeton and Beth Ann or whatever. It's mainly Lisa. It's mainly Lisa. It's fucking weird. Seriously. So she said she talked about her own kids up there on Brooks. Never talked about her children. Didn't know she had children. But she made it out like I told Lisa she did.
But she had got them removed before then.
yeah, before, absolutely, you're absolutely right. And then we have the conundrum, you know, in the on the front porch when
Lisa has talked about that before. About living in the shed and different things like that.
Pam sees
The Planet Fitness.
So, all right, I'm going to get through this. I've been on here an hour. Let's, yeah. Her saying things about other people is like, it's sad. It is sad, my friend. Okay, so she knows Pam Wells. She talked to Pam Wells. She's got information that Pam Wells had given her. She said on Doug's panel, she did Doug's panel a long, long time ago. That was a long time ago. I forgot what I was talking about. I do that sometimes. Okay. Yeah, she told Doug when she was up on his panel, the time she said that I lived across the street from her. Okay, my mind went blank there for a minute. Oh, that she had sent Doug all the correspondence, she said, with Pam Wells. Now, I don't know if Doug, did anything with that. I don't know, because I really didn't watch Doug at all. So it kind of surprised me that she went on a panel of someone that I didn't, I'd watch Doug, but I never really went into his chat. Saying my name. It's like, for fuck's sake. I know, sometimers. That's a good one, Bird. I got the soon-timers disease. Okay, so Dawn and Candace rode off into the sunset.
Told him to leave and take her with you. And when I got up on PG's, I asked Lisa Jetten that was the house that PG was showing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lisa Jetten knows that Remain Calm told her that story.
Told her what story? I did not. You're not going to make Lisa lie about that. Because I also know it's true. No, you're not pinning that on me. And I can guarantee you, if I got a privated live, I'll repeat whatever I said on it. I don't have a problem with that. Go back and find the lives with Lisa in it. Don't pin it on me. This is the thing. Why would I tell someone in my chat that came into my chat and started mentioning it that they were not going to say that in my chat? We wasn't talking about it. Why would I say that to somebody that came in my chat and brought it up? No, ma'am. You're not going to pin that on me no matter how hard you try. I will take a lie detector test. For sure.
I don't sit around my front yard and watch her life.
Okay, so how did Remain Calm?
Yes. Yes.
How did Mary know the story that Pam Wells said?
She don't know that. I don't know how she would know that, but
Okay, how did your friendship end?
How would I know about that story? Because you told me. And I've never told the story that you told me. You've done this to yourself. Quit blaming me.
huh?
How did your friendship end with Mary? Also,
She's two-faced.
okay, so she was two-faced with you. What was she
I was
two-faced?
wasn't even-
two-faced.
I was just naive.
She was naive. What the fuck does that mean? You were a grown-ass adult. Don't be putting the two-faced shit on me. For fuck's sake. Seriously. If I was so two-faced, why'd you keep trying to call me at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning? Yeah.
And I let him come over to my driveway because I had a canopy. She brought her coffee over. All the stories
Okay.
that we talked.
This was fucking over a decade ago. Over a fucking decade ago. Seriously.
About went over to another neighbor's house, and everything that was over there came over to my tent. So we knew everything.
So she tried to say that I was telling her what was going on with the neighbors. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the same neighbor that you two-faced right here on social media. what you were saying about the neighbor. And then you want to act like I brought her name out to social media, right? I brought her name out to social media when I didn't. You did. And you really wanted it to look like that. Really wanted it to look like that. And you went so far as to send a video via Facebook to someone, right? Where I was saying, talking about something that was given to me by the neighbor and how pretty it was. It was an angel. That was fucking weird. It really was. It didn't make no sense. So throughout this process, she was trying to make it look like I was the one who, you know, instigated what was being said about the neighbor and everything else. But she's on audio saying it to Mama Bear. To Mama Bear. I've got text. I got text that shows that, you know, she was putting this out there for anybody to freaking hear. She was saying it to everybody.
And then she got online, you know, acting like this is her husband dying, and it wasn't even her husband, it was her ex.
That fucking, you know what? That's why I said, that's what I said in chat. Keep letting her talk. Keep letting her freaking talk. This is somebody that worries about me being friends with them or not fucking 10 years ago. For real. For real. She just brought up, I mean, ugh. I hadn't heard this. I'm just now catching it. For real. Where does she have a right to speak on me or my family, period? Period. You're really going to say something? Why would you say, what does it fucking matter to you what kind of relationship I had with Todd? Why are you so fucking concerned about it? Why? He didn't like you. He did not like you. Not at all. Blew your ass right off. Which is kind of beside the point. Why are you bringing up my husband dying? Why? How are you wanting, what is the end result? What is the fucking end result that you're wanting here? Right? We heard you cry that I ain't got no money. And then, woof, went right into an hour-long, I'm going to demean, remain calm, and her family hour. For real. What is the end result? For sure. Let me know. I'll work it out because I'm exhausted with it. I am exhausted fucking with it. That's why I said, this is it. This is it.
Well, you know, some people divorce for different reasons, but they're still in love.
Find great genes.
Okay, well, let's hear what's coming next. I mean, Does she want attention that bad that she wants me to come out here and make shit up? I mean, for real. Who the fuck is she? I mean, yes. Bitch Be Gone spray is coming out with the holy water. I did, we got a little extra stuff in there. Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. How was she wanting me to react? For real. For real. I choose my battles. She ain't been one that I'd even want to fucking deal with. I don't need to deal with this shit.
Yeah, but you don't hear nobody talking about her lawsuits. And
My
look at her addresses.
lawsuits.
And she told Crystal Crime Music that she lived in Tennessee.
Crystal. Will you let me know if I've ever told you I lived in Tennessee? I don't know if we've even had, much conversation. How the fuck do I live in Tennessee when you tell everybody you live across the street from me, right? How much sense does that make? Lord have mercy. I've never hid where I'm from. Never.
And that she knows all the players in the game.
I don't know all the players in the game. I sure don't. Actually, I'm probably one of the few that don't know all the players in the game. How about that?
When did Summer's case become a game?
I don't know.
There she is. There it is. There it is. Is me knowing about Summer's case, is that triggering or something? It's weird. I don't know what she knows about Pam Wells or anything else. I have no reason really to, have those conversations, see those conversations for real. Like I said, I'm sure Prayer Garden went over them. Feel free to go find them and watch them. We're going to give Prayer Garden a shout out too. There you go, Prayer Garden.
Yeah.
Certainly not a game for me. Certainly not a game for law enforcement. Seems to be a game for a few usual suspects.
Yeah, she said I could go out in my woods and tell people I'm looking for Summer.
Mm-hmm.
I said, see, she's watching my channel. And then she's twisting shit that I was talking about. Now, if you're a old timer over here, we discussed how an individual could go out into a wooded area and claimed that they were in Tennessee looking for that child and they could make a little bit of money off of it. That's where that conversation went. Okay. For real. I ain't sneaking in my fucking woods and acting like I'm looking for that baby. FYI.
Yeah, she has woods behind her.
There you go.
She's described my neighbor's house, the color in my neighbor's house. She's put my house and address out there. All kinds of shit. All right. And what else? What else? There's more. There is more. I mean, and now she tells people I got a woods behind my house. There's nobody ever heard me talking about her fucking house, what's in her house, what she has around her house, what she's got hanging on, what she's got around her house. Ain't nobody heard me talking about that shit. Don't want to, don't need to. Everything that y'all know about her house, she has said it herself. She has said it herself.
How cruel is that?
Well, I mean, how cruel is it all?
I'm cruel. I'm cruel. You took something that I was saying completely out of context, turned it into something bad. Especially when it comes down to a little girl missing. I'm cruel. Just like the remains in the backyard, right? And me hollering negative things about a missing child, right? I don't get it. I don't. Maybe I'm slow, but I don't get it. So you want to make sure, oh, well, I guess that is, you know, we can put that on the list of what people have called me. That's a pretty messed up word though, cruel. Cruel. Who said that to you? So, you know.
All the stuff that you've been doing to me. I mean, are you going to be an adult about this or not?
I just don't like to go live about this same bullshit. I never touched a little girl. Never and never will.
Nobody asked you to go live about the same shit. Not that I know of. Well, I don't know if Brooks asked her to go talk about it or not. For sure. Okay.
I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, maybe she's done talking about me.
Well, everybody said they got the papers.
If they do, they do. I have nothing to do with that. I don't have anything on you. I mean, nothing. You should have all of your paperwork if you did anything.
There ain't no paperwork. It never went nowhere. Like I said, the cops came to the trash can and that was it. I never heard from them since.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Now they can either fucking believe me or don't.
Okie doke.
I don't think nobody, you know, people are going to ask about it because you brought it out on social media. Right? Don't blame me for your shit no more, lady. I'm telling you. I've asked you repeatedly for a long, long time just to leave me alone. I don't care. I really don't. All that fucking shit does for me in the situation is going to be taking up my time to go file paperwork and et cetera, et cetera. I don't know who in their right mind would want a restraining order. For fucking what, lady? I don't bother you. I don't. For real. You're talking about things about me that, number one, what the fuck is anything your business? Where is all this shit your business about my life? For real. You make my life sound so fucked up. Really fucked up. I don't get it. But, you know, I think too that you have self-esteem problems. The way that you've actually came out and spoken about yourself, you know, basically saying you ain't got a brain and, you know, things like that. You've said it, not me, okay? For real. And, you know, stuff that happened 12, 13 years ago, I don't care about. I really don't. Why do you care so much about shit that happened to me 13 years ago? What happened to you 13 years ago? Do you remember what happened to you 13 years ago?
I mean, that makes perfect sense.
I mean, how much was that paperwork when I never had to go in and get questioned? They never came back and got me again. And if I did, don't you think I'd be sitting in jail right now?
no, I don't.
Prison?
No, I don't. That's something that Candace Wells would say. All of you in this same circle,
Oh, mic drop. Dang, girl. You own it.
something has happened within your family, something not good. And
Yeah, I had to see a head go across the cement.
What?
Yeah, my mom was chasing a guy on a blood route, like a sugar daddy. And the guy didn't stop.
Her mom was chasing like a sugar daddy and he didn't stop. Okay. Well, you know what? This is the thing. People can agree with me or not. Sounds like she's had quite the life. Why doesn't she talk about her life? Not mine. Not mine.
And he ran up under a semi.
Damn.
And it decapitated the whole top of the car. And I was the only one in the car. And I was the child that had to see a head.
Trigger warning. Wow.
Go across the cement.
okay,
Shit.
that's horrible. That's goodness.
I've outlived my mom and outlived my dad. Either you believe me or you don't.
I believe you.
I don't, that is sad that you outlived your mom and dad. That is sad. It is.
But I'm not playing this back and forth game no more. I'm not.
I wouldn't either if I was.
What kind of back and forth fucking game? Do you think I've been playing tennis with your ass? No, ma'am. I'm too old for the tennis, I must say. I'm at a point I don't know what to do. I don't. I mean, obviously there's some issues there. So then, some people may think, oh, you're being mean. No, I'm not being mean. And I'm not being cruel either. For real.
You. I mean, if you
I'm just done.
well, if you put yourself out there publicly, it's for public consumption.
Thank you,
if you say
Brooks.
something about someone, it's up for public consumption. If you talk about yourself, it's up for public consumption.
The thing about
That's
it, the whole
right.
time I felt like half the time you was on my side, and then half the time I felt like you was on whoever else's side.
Why would she have to pick sides? I mean, seriously. I don't even know her. That's cool, Flies. No, you're good. You're good. For real. No, it's been a peaceful conversation over here. It has. So let me say this. I don't know anything about this girl's life. And, if people are interested in it, then, watch what channels she goes on their panels or whatever. I cannot be asked any more things about this lady. I mean, I know a few things, but it's like, just stop. Hey, Sadie. It's okay. It's okay. We're actually pretty mellow over here, I think. I don't know. I haven't had my chat pulled up. Lord Jesus, take the wheel.
No, the only side I'm ever on is the children. So when I ask a question, it's about the children because I
Thank you, Brooks.
don't know what the hell's going on.
And I'm sorry I dogged on you about the missing kids.
Because both you, Lisa, and Jeanette have lost your children, and you've had you don't have you were all Team Taylor. You were after me day and night. Someone needs to help this girl. Someone needs to help this girl. Jeanette comes after me saying Pam doesn't have her kids. Then we hear about Lisa that lived behind Pam and Dawn Wells.
I never even talked to fucking Jeanette. Jeanette heard all her shit. Like I said, everybody hears all.
Wait. Is she talking about Mama Bear? Is that who she's talking about when she says Jeanette? Girl, I got an audio where you were talking smack about me. Lies. She's got an infatuation with whether Todd or I was married or not when he passed away, or even before. Seriously, she mentioned it again. Us not being married. In public service announcement, I owe the IRS. Please feel free to pay that bill. It would be such a blessing. And if you're doing a background check on me and it says that I owe a bill, pay the motherfucker. Don't talk about it. You ain't got to bring that shit to YouTube, girl. I'm good with it. Won't you pay it? Pay one of them. Damn. Right? Isn't that what friends do? I'm just asking. Oh, that's right. You're not my friend. You are not my friend, lady. And I don't really care if somebody thinks I'm being mean or thinks I'm being cruel. Who cares? After being together and living in the same home together for 30 plus years, doesn't matter. Didn't matter to me. Why would it matter to you? It didn't matter to Todd. Why would it matter to you? Yeah, my car insurance is coming due. Right?
All their shit. Call remain calm. She will tell you everything that you need to know about me. At least
why the fuck would anybody call me to find out anything about you? And believe me, I ain't lying and I ain't crying when I say I don't know fucking nothing about this lady. At all. What would I fucking know about her? I know that when I met her and we had coffee a couple mornings, she was doing the Delphi case. She was in, that was her thing, the Delphi case. I do remember that.
she knows.
I have
She thinks she knows.
I have zero plans to do that. I am your friend. I do care.
Yeah, I do. I apologize, Brooks. And my name's Mary. Okay. For real. I do. After she runs her mouth for so long, I will admit I did take out that shit on Brooks. I wasn't nice to Brooks, and I will apologize for that. And I wasn't nice to Aggie, for sure. And I apologize to Aggie in chat. So people who associate with her and believe her, I just don't want to be around people like that. I really don't.
care about you. I don't know why you're playing both sides.
I'm not playing both sides. I haven't even went over to Fiji's. And guess who called that night that I was on that live? Fiji, Australia.
Oh, nice, nice. How's she doing?
Now Phoebe. Now she's throwing Phoebe into it.
I don't give a fuck. I didn't answer it.
Okay, all right, so be it.
Wow. That's messed up. Phoebe, I love your stuff, by the way. I recommend you guys check out Phoebe Australia. She's got some really good videos and stuff pertaining to Summer's case. You know, I never had a problem with Brooks. I didn't. But, you know, I was just feeling like I can't participate or, you know, because people are allowing her just to come up there and freaking lie. And I think people are finally seeing, I mean, like I said, Summerwell's case is not a competition. I am not in competition with anybody. I do tend to, you know, keep my notes pretty close. But I'll have a conversation with anybody about Summer. Not her. Not her. I am not just going to let, I mean, why would I let somebody into my life that you've seen what she's done to me on social media and then I have to deal with it real life? It's like a double fucking whammy. I mean, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, Fiji's lover over there now.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't tell her nothing. Like when she put me on the spot and said, "Are you Andrew's mom?" Well, I didn't know I was, but yeah, I was. But I asked him not to.
What the fuck? She asked you if you were someone's mod, and you were a mod. Okay.
Mod me, and then I got hell for that. Every May calm makes everybody think that she's all that and a cup of cookies like she knows everything.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. I'm a cup of cookies like I know everything. I don't act like I know everything. Do you guys think I do? Do you think I act like I know everything? How many times people hear me say, if I remember correctly, or I could be wrong on this. But I'll take it. Put that on the list. We need to make a list. Damn it. They are just them names are coming. I'm a couple of cookies. Come try me out. Take one, you'll love it. And I better stop there. I'm a whole arse chocolate pie. By God, forget the cookies. Ha ha ha. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Vegas. Vegas and Bama. This is how I release stress, you guys. You get it now? I'm a cup of cookies. Come and get one. Okay. Moving on from the cup of cookies. That is now on my names that people have called me.
She don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing. I know your ass won't leave me the fuck alone. How about that? I know that for a fact. All right, give me a minute, you guys. I got to go get something to drink. Hey, Chris. Well, I feel like this. You know, if I'm a cup of cookies, quit stop trying to steal the fucking cookie jar. Trying to steal that cookie jar, lady. Stop it. Moving on.
Ghost your ROI work.
Oh, hold on. Brooks has got a commercial.
And PG lies all the time. She thinks, oh, yeah, she wanted Don's dick back in the beginning.
Wow. Yeah. Is this an older this is an older conversation, isn't it? I heard she said that. I heard she said that. I just didn't know where she said it at. Or is she repeating it again? Oh my gosh. What? Wow, that's fucking crazy.
And then I got hell for that. And Renee Calm makes everybody think that she's all that in a cup of cookies like she knows everything.
I need that clipped. I've got to get YouTube Prime, or it's not Prime, whatever it is, YouTube Studios. Oh my God, that's crazy. Well, she's saying it here for sure, flies.
She don't know nothing.
I don't know what I'm supposed to know about. Is this coming back to the Summer Wells case? Is that why you're demeaning my character? Because you think I'm competing with you in what I know about Summer's case? Is that what this is all about? Look, it's called Be an Adult and Don't Listen to Me Anymore. Do not watch my channel. Stay away from it. Bottom line. For sure. You just listen to it? I don't know.
And PG lies all the time. She thinks, oh, yeah, she wanted Don's dick back in the beginning.
Wow.
And we all know that. And we all know she's not no 40. Like she said with you. Well, if them bitches only knew, if they wanted that picture of my tatas, if they only seen the 60 year, she didn't say it, but 60 ass. Yeah, that was rude as fuck.
I'm telling you.
But she was telling everybody she
I
was
can
60.
understand why. I mean, this certain circle of people, they talk about sexual abuse of children, child abuse. I mean, all of these things, and then they might have a skeleton in their closet as well.
Oh, I got some skeletons around my house.
No. Are you I don't even know if I want to listen to this shit again. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Well, I can tell you this, Eli, like I said, after this, I could care. She needs to leave my name out of her mouth. She really does. And I don't scream shit across the street or say anything to her at all. And I still won't do it. I don't understand how a person can keep doing things and somebody's like, hey, you know, slow it down. Stop the lies. Right? For sure. That is why I never wasted my time going around channels where she was at, saying shit to her in chat, saying shit about her in the chat. My mind does not wake up and think about Pam Tate. And it does not lay my head on a pillow at night thinking about fucking her. Well, that sounded weird, but no, for real. This is shit that she's told people herself, that she wants to make everybody believe that it was me. It was me. I am evil and cruel and you name it. That's what she's saying anyway.
But the real skeletons, not real, not from a graveyard.
Mhm.
They're plastic. But yeah, but I ain't got none in my fucking closet. I know I didn't touch that little girl.
Trying to put the shoe on.
And when that got put out, they were all friends with Remain Calm, and Remain Calm told them everything.
They were all friends with Remain Calm, and Remain Calm told them everything. You know what, lady? If you want to keep believing that, then you keep on believing it. Okay? You keep blowing that fucking horn. Keep blowing it. Don't put shit on me that ain't my shit. If it was my shit, I would say it was my shit.
Shit. Well, believe everything you want to hear.
No, I don't follow her. I thought that you and I were.
I don't even know. Like I said, I don't even remember the woman's name when she moved away from here.
Oh, the one with the little girl that you bought the school
Yeah.
for and gave it back to? I don't know. You told me.
I couldn't tell you her name or the little girl's name. That's how long it's been. Shit.
No, I call bullshit on that.
No, but you spent like $500 on clothes for that little girl. You must know her name.
I didn't spend $500.
You said you got her.
I bought a bundle out of the marketplace.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was $20.
Okay.
And then, yes, I bought the pool that they're saying.
In this course,
Oh, okay. All right. Because, see, she used to do that with my oldest granddaughter. She would get clothes off the marketplace and then come over and sell my daughter clothes for my granddaughter. And I was like, nope. My granddaughter didn't need all that stuff. I don't understand why she is innocent. Did she end up getting 2 orders but showed up to court to avoid a 3rd one? She didn't get 2 orders, Chris. I'm the one who had restraining orders. I had 2 different restraining orders that were granted to me. Okay? I've showed them before. Then, because I was sick of it, obviously, if I have to get 2 restraining orders, then they're pissing around with the bullshit that she was doing. I already knew that. So in the state of Indiana, if you have a restraining order and the other party goes and files one, then you have to go to court. So I knew when I got served mine that it was a court date. I even said to the individual that delivered it to me, this is my court date. He said, yes, ma'am. Because they have to show up in court. They have to show up in court. Now, granted, obviously already going to court one time, and she can say that, those restraining orders were given to me because she didn't show up. If that's the way she wants to look at it, she can look at it that way. All I know is I had 2 restraining orders. Okay. The 3rd one, an incident happened. I called the courthouse because I hadn't got the letter yet. I explained to them the situation, and they told me, ma'am, your restraining order is still active. That was the last incident I had. When law enforcement showed up, I told them that I needed a cause number. So this is the thing. If you call the law out for anything at all, make sure they give you a card with a cause number on it. That states that they had to do a police report on the situation. Because what had happened over 2 restraining orders were the cops were coming out, but they wasn't activating that restraining order until I put my foot down And I was like, look, I have put up with this shit for a number of fucking years. I'm not doing it anymore. Now, somewhere, put up in my things are the restraining orders and the cause number for the last incident. So, and that's sad when you just tell somebody, leave you the fuck alone, right? So she's basically saying that when Lisa Jeton told her I had a YouTube channel, that was instead of just not watching or paying any fucking attention, she chose to stalk me on my channel, repeating things that I've said on my channel in a negative way. The list goes on and on. On and on. I love that
Woo.
song.
We loaned them our mower. We loaned them our kit. Yeah. And I get the things I get.
Wait, who'd you loan? Who the fuck did you loan? What? What are you talking about?
Okay, all right.
It was $20.
Okay.
And then, yes, I bought the pool that they're saying. But then girls was
Oh,
also on my boyfriend's motorcycle. Woo. We loaned them our mower.
wow. Okay.
We loaned them our kit. Yeah. And I get the things I get. Trying to be friends with people.
Well, I just don't even know how this was even brought up in the first place.
Because every May come, everybody wants to run with it. Every time I'm in your chat, Sassy Pants comes in there and brings it up. Every fucking
Well, that ain't me. I don't come over there and bring shit up. Not at all. That sounds like a you and Lisa Jeton problem. All right. Maybe people need to ask Lisa who told her the story, because it wasn't Remain Calm, for sure.
fucking time.
You keep talking about getting a lawyer after me. Why don't you get one after Mary? Since she made this.
Oh, I'm working on it. And I'm not getting one after you.
I'm just telling you, this whole scenario makes zero.
All this shit came from Mary. I'm going after her.
Okay. All right, bring it on. And since you got all them cameras that watch me all the time, why don't you run that beautiful bean footage? Run that footage, lady, for sure. Because you know what you're going to show people? That you're a stalker and you were stalking me. Show the cameras. Oh, yeah. Why don't you show the video? Well, no, don't do that. Yeah, she showed me and my daughter in my driveway. She showed my daughter's car, the license plate, showed us removing groceries from the car. Absolutely. Absolutely, she did. I mean, crazy shit. Crazy fucking shit.
But she put this shit out there. Huh? Yeah, everybody's got it. They used to be friends with her. So I'm going to be talked about like dirt for the next. Well, I ain't going to worry about it, but
I'm not doing
I like
that.
your live today. By the way, happy anniversary.
I know. Thank you, hon. Thank you. So if Remain
Happy
Calm,
birthday to your channel.
I know. Thank you. It's been a long ride.
Happy birthday.
Remember what Donna Candace said?
What?
Her phrases. If I go out in the woods and I find Summer, I'd have to scoop her up and I'd mess up privacy.
Yeah.
The conversation seems kind of erratic, doesn't it? Going from me and whatever she's saying about me to Dawn and Candace, back to Lisa Jeton. Yeah, for sure.
And she said, I got to put Summer aside because the boys are here and living.
Yes,
And
she
then she also
did.
said, give me 2 days. I'll tell you everything that happened.
Yes, she
That's what she
did.
told Ernie. And then when she was getting sick, if you hear closely, she says, I'm not that kind of sick when he told her to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I think Ernie figured she was probably drinking or something.
Oh, by the way, Brooks, that little Clarksville boy was found in an attic. They said confined to the attic. The guardian
Okay.
that had him.
Yeah, I'll talk
And
about
Ellen-
that later. All right, I'm about done with this. I am about done with it. I mean, I'm over it. I am over it. I am not going to keep having to come out here and defend myself on a bunch of fucking nonsense, okay? That somebody wants to say or whatever. It would, let me tell you something. Even if I didn't have a YouTube channel and, you know, wasn't talking about Summer, there would have been a problem somewhere. You know, there still would have been a problem. Yes. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I was looking at it. Oh, hey, Mr. A. Yeah, he was, I was reading that article where they found him and he was in the attic. Yes. And they said when they called for him, he wouldn't answer. Said he wasn't answering. That's why it took him so long, to find it. Well, I don't get it. This is what I'm saying. I don't get it. Okay. I don't know what the fuck she's wanting. I don't know what she's wanting. I would think I would know if I considered somebody a good friend. Going over and having coffee, talking about the fucking Delphi case. Okay. I mean, I wasn't two-facing my neighbor. I didn't have to. Anything I had to say to my neighbor, I said to my neighbor. She comes out and hell, she accused me of thieving money off a fucking counter. She did. I mean, enough is a fucking enough. And I told y'all why I wasn't going to the fucking gas station with her ass anymore. No way. Hell, that gas station down there, they had people shooting each other. And my ass ain't gonna go down there getting a fight over somebody being disrespectful to somebody else. I was like, get me the fuck out of here.
Hello? Hello?
I'm here. I muted myself because I had to get a broom because there was
And-
a spider over in the.
And I don't know anything about her boyfriend. I don't have a clue about her boyfriend.
The mother has not been, or been in and out, right? He's been in and out of the system.
I know nothing about that case. So anyway, I'm gonna get something to eat and I've got to get ready for tomorrow.
Okay.
And I don't live in Arkansas. I've not been to Arkansas in over buku years because when my dad died, my mom brought us to Arkansas.
Were people saying something about her being from Arkansas? I don't, you guys, I do not follow this. Okay. I don't need to hear her life story. Okay. Okay, here's something about cameras. Okay, here's my name again. I was just flipping through. Ah,
And it all started with Remain Calm when she found out I was a PG. I was over there on PGs. And then, You know, when she does her little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then you see every time I'm in your chat, Marie has to come in there, or Sassy Pants.
What the fuck's that got to do with me? What does you being on PG's panel have to do with me? I have always said, I never watched PG because I seen you on her panel. I have that right. I'm an adult. If I don't want to go where you're at, that is completely up to me. Completely. You did shit over there on your own. As I said, nowhere where you see me go in a chat and say jack squat shit about your ass. Nowhere.
Comes in there and starts shit, and I'm not doing it no more.
Marie, aka Lisa, Sassy Pants, you get her goat. You get her goat. Hell, she knows more about Lisa than I do.
Well, Sassy Pants is blocked. Okay.
Sassy Pants don't know what the hell she's talking about because she only wants to go back to shit that she don't even know nothing about. All she did was hear it from Remain Calm. No, I don't take pictures of her fence. I don't sit out there and watch her. But when I'm out there
I don't have a fence.
at my picnic table, I'm watching the road.
She's watching the road. Okay. I'm selling that for $1. Anybody want to buy it? Anybody want to buy it? Sold it to you real cheap.
So how in the hell? I can't help it. Her house is there.
That's true. You can't help that my house is here. So why would you want to take a picture of it? For real. And she'll say, I was taking a picture of my fence. It's called come out to the road you're looking at and take a picture of your fence. No. You took a picture of your little fence with my whole property in the background.
My cameras. I mean,
My
if I send you a picture of my grass, it's going to get her house because her house is there. Not my fault.
Bullshit. Bullshit, lady. Bullshit. Don't use that as an excuse. Don't use that as an excuse. Why would my house and all my property get shown on you taking a motherfucking picture of your grass? Okay? Come on now.
Missouri.
It's not my fault. It's Remain Calm and Lisa Jaton's fault. This is just nutsola. Nutsola.
Because I'm stupid and somebody will say, well, what's your
Look, you're calling yourself stupid. All right?
like Lisa Jettins. One time she wanted to see my fence, how it was made in the front. Well, I sent them the picture of it, and what do? They send it to Remain Calm, and she's on there saying, oh, Pim's passing out pictures of my house.
How the fuck? What? Lisa K has something to say. Seen my house before she even had met me. Before she even came over here, knew who I was. Don't play. Come on.
Well, don't ask me about my fence then. That's your two-faced fault. I don't talk to Lisa Jettins no more at all.
Who cares?
Well,
And Lisa Kay got all her information from Remain Calm.
who knows?
Lisa Kay did too. Lisa Kay, did you get all your information from me? And when I sent it to you, I made sure to send receipts, right? I'm just playing. I shouldn't have said that.
Everybody gets it. That whole story about the little girl came out on Remain Calm's channel.
No, it did not. No, it did not. She needs to stop with that. What she's trying to do is like set herself up to have some sort of defense, right? On, the shit that she's done to me. The shit that she's done to me. So, in her mind, she's done shit to me for, however long, because she's saying that came out on my channel, and it didn't. It did not.
I know who it came out on.
When did
Well, I'll say this because I don't remember. If it came out on my channel, it wasn't me saying it. It wasn't me saying it. So, go back, go through my shit and timestamp where what the fuck ever, okay? But make sure you get the whole context of the conversation and don't just take whatever you want and turn it into a bad thing, right? And, if you're if you're watching me to catch me slip up on something, I mean, thanks for the view, I guess, right? But just fucking.
when was this put into the universe? Okay. I mean, when you were accused by Remain Calm of doing these things to this girl, when was this? How many years ago? Just give me a rough estimate.
When the accusation came out,
I don't even remember.
That's a good start. Yeah, you can start there.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
So it's been floating around for a while, is what you're telling me.
yeah, and I've never done nothing.
However, you keep bringing up Lisa Jetton and something that happened in a bathtub in a motel with a
Okay, I don't want to hear that again. That story, like I said, you guys can go check out this, the rest of this conversation, because I am just, I don't get it. I don't get it. So she talks more about Lisa Jetton, PG, probably more shit about me. I don't know. Because it's fucking ridiculous. Okay, we'll listen to one more little bit.
First two she got was when I didn't show up. The one that
Okay, now she's talking about the restraining orders and stuff. I've talked about the restraining orders over here. I've read them. I mean, I don't care who gets them. I really don't. But make sure you get the transcripts from the court. Okay? It's all very, very self-explanatory. I don't need to go through it again. Okay? For real. For real.
I showed up to, she didn't get. Because she was trying to read a
But why wouldn't you show up? If you had me on camera saying shit, if I was doing all this shit to you, why wouldn't you have showed up? I don't understand that. So, with a little bit of research, I learned if someone I know in Indiana, if you have a restraining order against someone and, you're over it, if you can get them to file one against you, then it automatically goes to court. So that's the way, if you need to do that, right? That is how you get them to show up in court. Because you better believe I was calling law enforcement. You better believe I was. It got to the point after years and years, I was over it. I was over it. Hey, no shame in that, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Good for you. Karaoke night.
A letter that her daughter wrote.
Yes, my daughter had written a note for the judge on what transpired after a situation. And I had already spoken with law enforcement. And, you know, that was kind of nipped in the bud. So my daughter, who has a job, okay, has a job and couldn't take off for court, wrote a letter to the judge. Okay. Now, the judge did not accept the letter because she would have had to have been there. And I completely was okay with that. I did not need to freak out because, you know, my daughter's letter wasn't accepted into the courts. Like I said, the whole transcript is out there. Okay, wait. She's talking about what I'm going to tell you guys what happened at the courthouse that day, okay?
Because she was trying to read a letter that her daughter wrote.
Okay.
He said, well, I can't take that letter because the fact is your daughter's not in the courtroom.
That's right.
And she didn't get it.
Look, I tell
Okay.
you what, you know, this is what happens, you know.
And I had a witness with me.
Well, this is what happens when people
Yeah.
can't get along.
Okay.
I mean, you have a witness. I mean, you all sound like you're on the fucking people's court. What is going on here? She has all these protective orders against you. You have the police at your trash can. You got Joey that was told to stay inside the house. Your brother.
You have the police at the trash can.
Wait, do one thing.
Mhm.
Do one thing. And I wish somebody would call the police station, ask them how many calls came from that house over to my house.
Probably 100 million thousand. 100 million thousand. When you have a restraining order and you continuously keep getting fucking bullied, you know, it was fucking ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And, you know, I'm beginning to think that she thrived on that. She thrived on that attention she was getting. For real. So yeah, there's a lot. And you can get every call and you can see why I called too. How about that? You know, I don't know why she keeps doing this shit. I talked about the same thing fucking how many years ago? I had to go over it and fucking do the same thing I'm doing now. For real.
And you'll know who the cop caller is.
Yeah, I don't think I will. I just don't think I will because I don't pay
I'm
tax.
just saying. I mean, she's the cop caller, not me. I don't want the cops at my house.
Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you want the cops at your house? If they had to come. I'm not bothering her at all, Lisa. Not at all. I am not fucking bothering her. Actually, we're going to get rid of that comment because that's fucking weird, Lisa. You're making it sound like I was bothering her. My ass ain't been bothering her. For sure. You may want to word that differently. I'm just saying. Oh, wait, that's me. All right, I'm about over this shit. All right, as quick as we can, peeps. Oh,
She's the cop caller, not me.
I
But
am.
the protective orders went on
When it came down to you, lady.
for years. I heard Joey in the background saying 2 years, 2 years, and you said the third one didn't stick because
2 years. The first one I had was 2 years. The second one was 2 years. Okay, these just weren't a year restraining orders. Yeah, she called the cops on me when I was live, when I was playing the recording that Mama Bear sent me. Seriously. For sure. I mean, and she's the one who said it. She's the one who said it. I'll tell you what I'm really tired of. This girl out here lying and basically trying to say that hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Okay. And saying that I'm messing with her mental health. I'm causing her health issues. That is what she is trying to put out there in the universe, when none of it is true. It is not true. I mean, she's got people I don't even know that are like, you're stalking your neighbor. And I'm like, look, if you want to believe that, hang out with her. Don't come around me. Okay? Just don't come around me.
You showed up. So what is going on?
Huh? What? Explain to her, Joey. Yeah, because she was a nut job.
Yeah, Joey, can you explain this to me? Okay,
I
so
was a
2
nut
protective
job.
orders were granted, and they're 2 years apiece. Okay,
Yep.
so Pam can't be around her. The third one was not granted because Pam didn't show up.
No,
No.
they're the one granted because we showed up.
Third one is when I showed up.
Okay, the third
Okay, I want to know, because you should have the paperwork stating what the decision of the court was.
one is the one that was not granted. That's exactly what I said. So explain
Yeah.
what happened.
Okay. All right. So if the third one wasn't granted, I'm wondering. Let's see what they say though. Let's see. Oh wait, fuck. Okay.
When I showed up.
Okay, the third one is the one that was not granted. That's exactly what I said. So explain
Yeah.
what happened.
What happened is I showed up.
Mhm.
And she didn't have nothing to fight.
Okay.
And she didn't get it.
Okay.
So it's like she goes around and tells everybody, I'm a veteran, I'm a veteran. This
What?
woman never put the flag up.
Are you shitting me? Are you back to that again? Why didn't you just record your conversation with Mama Bear and just give it to everybody? Right? I don't put a flag up. Even though you're not a veteran, why don't you put a flag up? Oh, and if you do, I've never noticed before because I don't pay any fucking attention to you. This is crazy. It is. Something's not right here. I mean, for real. Yes, I agree. When people choose to put their dirty laundry out on YouTube, you really can't complain when it doesn't go your way, whatever way you're wanting that to be. So I'll tell you what, let me know what the end result of this bullshit is. That, no, you know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I know that I already have my end result that I want. And we'll go with it from there. We'll go with it from there.
How many veterans do you know that never put a flag up?
Well, I'm not a veteran, but I mean, I have a flag flying every day. Do you, Pam?
Yeah, we've got flags. We've got a flagpole.
Okay.
Joey had a friend
Ew.
that would come over here dressed up in his veteran uniform
Okay.
before he died.
Okay.
So she's a veteran. Why is she getting veteran benefits and all that?
I'm not getting veterans benefits, bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? I am a veteran. I am. What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck are you even saying? You don't even know what you're fucking talking about. At all. Who the fuck does that? Comes out and makes shit up like that. Wow. Wow. I know Vegas. Well, because it's me and I live across the street. And like I said, she fucking harassed me for over a fucking decade. Okay. Then when I came out and got a YouTube channel, she got a fucking problem with that. She wanted to go around and demean my character to whoever would fucking listen. Now, whether you believe it or not, that's totally up to you people. Okay. I really don't care. But this is the last time on social media that girl is going to get my attention, period. Period. Because I do know what the end result is going to be.
She should, 100%.
She ain't get shit. She ain't get shit when Todd died.
What the fuck are you even talking about? Now you got to talk about Todd again? What the fuck? I showed my DD214. Absolutely. Let me tell you something. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about this girl. Not one flying fuck. Not one flying fuck. What'd she ever do for her country? Oh, yeah, I fly a flag. Okay. Pat her on the back because they fly flags over there. To be honest with you, I never noticed before. I really didn't. I never noticed before. I don't look at that fucking house. I don't care nothing about it.
Here on there, oh, this is a cheap channel. Yeah, cheap, all right.
Well, I tell you what, I will never understand why.
Now you're gonna, now that's low. That's fucking low right there, lady. My channel is a low budget channel. And I'm good with that. Okay? Good people come over to my channel who are struggling in their real life, okay? People are struggling in the real world. And you know what? This conversation, whoever else picks this conversation up, ain't got shit to do with me. Okay? Go tell her that. Go tell her that, Lisa. For sure. I mean, I know that and you know that, but she's just going to keep saying it. For sure. I was not associated with her when that incident happened. I was not speaking to her. She came over to my home to tell me about it. I know what she said to me. I have never talked about what she said to me. Period. Bottom line, period. And, weird shit was going on with you too, Lisa.
I mean, these POs were on you, and the third one you showed up. Someone puts one on me. I'm going to be there to explain myself.
Thank you.
Why everybody at the trash can about the little girl next door, and now
Right.
her mother is saying these things.
Oh, the trash can had to do with the little girl. See, I got confused. I got confused.
I understand you're not in jail. I understand that there's no record. I got it. Well, for one, I mean, why are you such good friends with Lisa Jetton?
I'm not now. I've not talked to her in over a year.
Okay, all right, okay, that's fine.
Then,
You don't have.
then why are you talking about her? Hey, that story and that situation has nothing to do with me. She said the police came up to the trash cans. Well, I think maybe I'll go down and get the report of the last time that I, had to call law enforcement over, the bullshit. That's an interesting story. As long as I had them give me a cause number that time. They have to write a report on it if there's a cause number.
I blocked her, and that's the last time I've talked to her.
I don't know. You guys. I mean, I have not heard her talk nice about anybody at all. But then again, I don't go around where she's at because it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. No, I've not heard Brooks accuse me of anything. I haven't. So, for sure. I came at Brooks really hard when she came over here because I knew that she was over here because of Pam. Okay? I knew that. She hadn't been to my channel before. I don't remember. I don't think so. And I hadn't been over in her chat or anything like that. I mean, that happened with Prayer Garden too. When she came over. She wasn't coming over to be part of my channel or have a conversation about Summer. She came over because of this lady. Okay? And that didn't end up very well.
I don't know how she gets it. I killed a man with a car.
I didn't know anything about unaliving anybody in a car. I'm just now hearing that story. And let me tell you, if you seen the guy's cranium off of his body, that's pretty messed up, I must say.
When I don't drive,
Makes
when I had my first seizure, I took myself away from a car.
Yeah.
I don't get to the store unless Joey takes me.
for real.
So,
Ain't none of my business.
or call and have it delivered.
Okay.
She can put them all day long. All it is a piece of paper saying you have to stay away from each other.
And
Really?
so why? What was the first one?
Is that what you thought that was? That was the problem. You just thought it was a white piece of paper telling you to stay away from me. And since you thought it was just a white piece of paper, right, with writing on it, you felt that you didn't have to, you didn't have to do what the restraining order said. I get it now. I get it. Right? Lord.
One about.
I couldn't even tell you. Oh, she felt threatened.
Okay. Well, she felt threatened, so there you go.
Damn right I did.
So
Why? Because I'm bigger than her?
are you?
You said it. I didn't.
My goodness, you sexy beast.
Yeah, I'm bigger than her. She's only 4'10" and about 100 pounds. So she couldn't whip any man out of a wet paper bag. Or a dog out of a wet paper bag.
But you're not that big either, Pam.
I'm over 200.
Okay.
The highest I've been was 350,
Okay. That's fine.
but I've lost.
Look at you could hey, all I'm gonna say about that is when you get the restraining orders or whatever, the description of her is on them, and my description I'm sure is on hers. Right?
Okay. That's fine. That's good. I mean, how tall are you?
I'm about 5'5". My brothers are taller than me.
Okay. How big
My nephew is taller than me because he's had
I
two
don't care.
removed.
is
I don't
and
care.
he's got that brand new rape?
I don't care.
But you don't take Junior on it, Harley. He'll get mad at you.
Okay.
Chihuahua, like 2 feet.
I don't
I said,
care.
can you give me another treat for the dog at home? Yeah, but
I
we've
don't
never
care.
seen any Sonic cups.
What? Not,
I
question
don't
is, people
care.
should have asked is why was Summer not in a car seat? She's 40 pounds.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, talking
She should have
about
been in
Summer.
one.
And I mean, I have no idea.
I think Hunter has a lot.
That's when they
Okay.
were collecting money.
All right, that's the end of it. Oh, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel. Yeah, Brooks wasn't accusing me of anything, for sure. I mean, it's just a fucking headache for me. It really is. I do not know. Lisa, why you come over here and ask questions? Call her and ask her. I don't know. Jeez. I'm already getting blamed for everything. Remain calm. Remain calm. Remain calm. I pretty much forget things in my life that don't mean crap. So I don't know. I do not know, my friends. But, you know, if somebody's having trouble with their mental health, y'all get them some help, okay? Get them some help. Ain't got nothing to do with me. For sure. I am getting it, ma'am. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. That is funny. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. That is so funny. This is compliments of flies.
Everything calm makes everybody think that she's all that and a cup of cookies like she knows everything.
That's my favorite. That is my favorite. That is funny. All right, because, you know, I could ask the question, where have I been that I make people think I'm a cup of cookies? I guess if I was anything, a cup of cookies is better than being a psychotic bitch. You know, for sure. I've never been in competition with this lady. For real. I've never felt the need to, it's just crazy. It is crazy. For sure, you guys. I don't even, half the time, I don't even know what to say. The shit is so ridiculous. The shit is just ridiculous. And I know it probably pisses her off when I say, I don't know this lady. If she thinks because I had a cup of coffee, you know, maybe even a couple times. I don't fucking remember. It was over a decade ago. Sat and talked about a true crime case. Went to the gas station a couple times and got a soda. Why would in her mind she believe that I knew the story of her life? For real. For real. I am not the kind of person that I feel like that, you know, and Todd wasn't either, on keeping up with the Joneses, okay? I never and still don't need to feel like I need to keep up with the Joneses. For real. Yes, flies. Yes. RC caused world hunger and damaged the ozone. Yep, that'll be the next one, girl. That'll be what's next, for sure. Like I said, I will repeat this for the last time. I was not around when the little girl shit happened, okay? I was not friends with her. I was not conversing with her. I was doing my own merry things at my merry house and in my merry yard, okay? I was not around for that shit. She is the one that told me about it. I will repeat again. Don't care if she fucking believes it or not. Nothing that I was going to talk about on my channel. Okay? I had been dealing with your ass in real life. I wasn't going to deal with you on social media too. You just keep on and on and on. Just a waste of my time. For real. I've done 500 Q&As. I'm not doing no more. If you're going to make up shit about my life, you know, you could add something nice in there, right? If you're going to talk about Todd, why don't you say something nice about him? You know, like he basically gave you, what was it? I don't know if it was granite. He was redoing a bathroom and you wanted the old stuff, right? But what you don't think about is, you know, I'm the one who told him to go ahead and give it to you. If I would have wanted it, it would have been over in my house, in my kitchen. Went ahead and told him to give it to you. And just quit talking about him. Bly's talked to him a couple times. Todd was very nice to people. He was. She talked about the inside of my house. I'm like, how the fuck are you seeing in my house? How do you know about what's going on in my house? For sure. Like I said, if I say something on social media, I mean it. I will say it again. I will say it again. For sure. And anything that I say, I will say it in front of a judge in a court of law. I don't have any problem with it. Because these are your own words. Your own words. You're saying a lot. You are saying a lot. And you just don't stop. You don't stop. And then you want to demean me and then add things in about Summer. And then go back to trying to make me look bad to something about Summer. It's fucking weird. It's weird. You know, it's one thing to attack somebody's character, call them bitch or whatever. And it's a total nother thing when they start speaking about your family and your grandchildren, okay? They start saying shit about your kids. And let me tell you, that girl knows nothing. She knows one thing about my fucking daughter. And yeah, if she wants to have that conversation, I'll gladly have it with her. Right? And it ain't nothing bad about my daughter. It's nothing bad about my daughter. Transpired when my daughter was in high school. And I ain't arguing with her over it. No, I'm not. But that was years and years and years ago. That was before I even knew who she was. So let's put it that way. But
Every night Tom makes everybody think that she's all that and a cup of cookies like she knows everything.
I love that. Thank you, Flies. That's the best gift I got. For sure. That is so funny. I will use that proudly. For sure. For sure. I mean, what else is there to say? Thank you, Chris, for coming in. I appreciate you. For sure. But I can guarantee you, I said nothing to her about Summer Wells, period. Period. Or about her and kids being dropped off at her house and freaking remains buried in the backyard. That shit never came out of my mouth. For sure. No, Lisa, she doesn't. She doesn't. Lisa's standing up for me. There's Lisa. Well, and people can believe this or not. When I would have conversations with Lisa, we would have interesting conversations. Yes, we did speak some on the Summer Wells case, but I was interested in Lisa's life. For real. Lisa at the time was homeless. She had a lot going on. And Lisa, I mean, she told me a lot about being homeless. A lot about being homeless. I don't know a lot about the little girl in the motel room and that stuff that went on. But like I said, you know, Ernie talked about it. I'm sure PG did. They would know more about it than I would, for sure. So I thought it was all just really fucking gross that, you know, like you heard her Pam say something about a child and, you know, something that was, it was gross. But that's what they did. They took it. Many channels talked about it, and for sure. Didn't give my opinion much on it because I'd have hurt a lot of people's feelings about it. Let me tell you that, for sure. So that is so funny. Thank you for getting that, Flies. The mouse, honey, I'm praying for you. I am praying. I give a lot of people prayers. I do. We'll even pray for you, Pam Tate. How about that? How about that? We'll say some prayers for you. And if you need some excitement in your life, I'm not the excitement for you. I can tell you that. Not much excitement here, for sure. So as we seen, like I said, Crime, Lies and Lines, her link is in the description. Yeah. I mean, if you feel the urge, feel free to do so. I mean, not watching what she's put out, but, you know, hearing Pam Tate talk about herself and everybody else in the process. Oh, thank you, Sassy Ann. I will get some cookies for my cup. Okay? We don't need coffee money over here. We need money to put the cookies in the cup. For sure. For sure. But I'm going to add here before I get off. I don't think that anybody, you know, nobody needs to feel that they're in competition about the Summer Wells case. For sure. I don't claim to know everything. You know, I remember a lot of things or whatever, for sure. If people are interested in what she has to say, then so be it. Why do I care? Why do I care? I don't think I've ever sat on my channel and told people not to listen to her. I mean, for real. Doesn't have anything to do with me. Nothing to do with me. If she's wanting the drama of it all, she do whatever she fucking wants, but quit bringing my name into it. Especially when you're putting my name with lies, with blatant lies. If I was creeping on you, if I was stalking you, if I was hollering shit across the street and you got a lawyer and you got shit, you got camera footage of me doing anything, why haven't you filed anything sooner? For real. Why haven't you filed it sooner? I just hadn't had time. Plus, it's a headache for me. It is a headache for me. It ain't because I'm scared. It ain't because I don't think I got my ducks in a row. because I ain't Betty. I know that my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed. Okay? For real. Bottom line. Yeah, I remember that the detectives contacted the little girl's mom and CPS. Yeah, I do remember that, Lisa. But this is a good example why I can't run around defending all you guys with your friendship with her and, you know, what y'all are bickering at. So this is a good example. I got enough of the shit. I don't, you know, I can't take on everybody's shit pile. For real. That is very true. That is very true. For sure. I am going to remove that just for a minute. And this is my channel. If I privatize something, it's not because of anything that I said pertaining to her, which I, you know, luckily I don't have to do very often. It seems she gets riled up at certain parts of the day or some shit. I don't know. Tis the season. Tis the season, I guess, because it's really nothing new. I just really don't address it. So, but I'm over it. I'm here to say I'm over it. Thank you guys for hanging out and letting me commentate on, you know, whatever it was. Whatever it was, for sure. For sure, for sure. And I'm not going to let her overtake my life. You know, sit here and continuously think about her or the shit that she said. I'm not doing that anymore. Okay? I'm not. I'm not going to sit and let somebody that I don't even know try to make my life miserable and try to talk about my life when they don't know about my life. They do not know about my life. So thank you guys for hanging out with me and letting me, you know, do whatever I felt I had to do. For sure. Enough, you know, enough is just enough. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell her. I can't help her. I cannot help the girl at all. For real. Don't want in that mess. Don't want in that mess. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. Be you, do you, and remember, you are somebody, okay? For real. And you're my people. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Flies and Carrie. Thank you, Mr. A, for coming back after you had your TikTok concert. I appreciate you. I do. All right, I'm getting off here. I don't know what I got scheduled next. I don't know what I've got scheduled next to talk about, but you know me, I switch everything up. Night, May May. So later, guys. Get you a good dinner in ya. Give your spouse some hugs and love. Just go up and give your loved one a hug and see what they say. Do it out of the blue. Okay, May May, I'll look at it right now, babe. I will. All right, peace out. You guys have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate ya. People power. People power. All right, later.